Alright, today I'm going to talk about the few trips I did on Salvia. The only Salvia I've ever smoked are the 20X purple sticky Salvia that I bought in a smoke shop, and also I smoked the regular dry leaf. When I smoked the dry leaf, you don't have any visual effects at all. I didn't get any visual effects. I don't know if anyone else does. But you definitely get like some kind of weird sensation. You get like the feeling like something's definitely going on in you, but there's just no visuals. And you get like wicked sweaty too. But the best experiences I've had on Salvia were when I smoked the 20X. And the very first time I did it, I recorded myself doing it. And I actually didn't know that I was hallucinating or anything until after the trip was done, and I watched it on my computer. Because basically what happens when you smoke this stuff is, well, for me, is you always feel like you're waiting to trip. Even if you're tripping, it doesn't matter because you think that that's normal. So you think you're still waiting for the trip to start. I don't know. I mean, that's how I felt. Like, the very first time when I watched it on camera, it felt like I saw this thing coming over me from my shoulder, and it like scared the shit out of me. I was like, whoa. And then once I realized that was just like hallucination, I started dying laughing. And that's another thing it makes you do, is it makes you laugh like crazy. The most profound trips that I had on Salvia was during the second and third time that I did it. The second time I did it, which, by the way, when I'm talking about visuals, I'm always talking about closed eyes visuals. I always keep my eyes closed. First, I saw like this floor. If you guys have ever seen or heard of Marcy Playground, he has this song called Sex and Candy, I think. Well, in that music video, the floor is like all like bumpy and like these multicolored tiles, and that's exactly what I was seeing. I was seeing a floor just like that, and it was this enormous room, and it led to this gigantic number 3. I'm talking about an enormous number 3, okay? And at the bottom of the number 3 is this little door, and all I can see is these people going into the door at the bottom of the number 3, and they're all calling me, telling me to come over and go into this number 3. And I'm like dying laughing, like talking to myself, saying stuff like, oh, they want me to go in there, but I'm not gonna go in there. And the whole time I'm like dying laughing. It's just like the craziest shit. And another time I did it, I was basically looking over this ledge, and over the ledge were these people, just like if you ever seen movies or been to New York City and stuff, and you see the sidewalks and stuff are just jam-packed with these people passing. That's what it was like, except everyone was wearing a suit, and they were all going in the same direction, just like mass flow of people in these suits. And I'm looking over this ledge, looking down at them, and there's this lady talking to me. I don't see her, but she's talking to me. And she's like, do you remember which one you are? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't remember. And she's like, yeah. You don't remember? And I'm like, wait, I'm the student, right? And she's like, yeah, you're the student. And as soon as she said that, I completely remembered like who I was. Because when you smoke it, you literally forget every aspect of you, like your name, your family, everything that makes you you forget. It doesn't matter anymore. It's like it's erased from you. And that's what happened for me. That was all erased from me. But when I said that I was a student, and she said, yeah, all my memory came back, and I realized that it was me, and that I was just going through a trip. It's definitely a crazy experience. Salvia for me is much more of a profound experience than mushrooms. The only thing is salvia lasts only, 3 minutes. That's at least what it seems like. Another time, I became an object. I don't know what the hell it was, but I remember just becoming this thing on a street. And I don't know how long I felt like I was there, but even though I had become this thing, it was completely normal. Like, I had totally and completely accepted it as being normal. It's like when you're in a dream. No matter how crazy the dream is, you just accept it and you think that that's real life. And that's exactly what salvia does. That's why salvia is definitely one of the psychedelics that you need to take extra special care with, because that will definitely mess you up. I definitely recommend a sitter for salvia. That's a must for salvia. I didn't use a sitter. Anytime I do a psychedelic, and anytime I do anything, I do it alone, by myself at night. I don't like to do these things with people. That's just my own preference, but I would definitely recommend to other people who have really no experience with salvia to definitely have a sitter. It's definitely not something you want to do by yourself. Let me try to think if there's anything else. I don't know. I mean, like with anything else, I always forget. But yeah. So I recommend a salvia trip to everyone. Just take it easy, because that stuff's the real deal. Alright, take it easy.